进去又好客。他把那个魔鬼啊。
Once we get upstairs, I will tell you where I'm going to.
We are in the Spanish synagogue in Prague.
Yeah, I'm going to explain.
This is an immense collection of silver Judaica, the second largest in the world, over 6,000 items that were regained from the Nazis. They were originally meant to be part of a museum of the extinct Jewish race. Unfortunately, a lot of the original the mass of the collection was melted down for wartime use, but a lot of the really amazing masterpieces have survived. This is the old new synagogue. It's the Prague Cathedral. Gothic architecture from about 1300. Last Judgment, all glass mosaic from 1500. We are finally on the Charles Bridge, the oldest bridge in all of Prague. It's like walking into a fairy tale. There's about 30 plus statues during the Baroque time period. Very busy today. So, the newest grave in the Jewish cemetery of Prague is actually from 1787. So these are very, very old. All of hundreds and hundreds of years old, some of them. This is the crematorium in the Terezin concentration camp.
Okay. Let's go to the main room.
Approximately 85,000 people died here. The reason they switched to cremation was that Theresienstadt is built on right next to the converge of two rivers, where the land was very wet, and originally they started burying everyone, but it started tainting the water supply for not only the prisoners but the soldiers as well. They eventually started putting people, cremating them, and putting their remains into these boxes right here. Again, about 85,000 people died here at this camp, Theresienstadt, Czech Republic. This monument is from European Jewish Congress to represent one massive stone amongst the many stones that are put on Jewish graves. Obviously, they couldn't get 6 million stones in one place, so this monument represents one giant stone to as symbolic of the mass atrocities that happen here. When the shape of it is, it's been a triangle base. Underneath it looks kind of odd, but when you look at it from above it actually forms a Star of David. There is these two ceremonial halls. When the Red Cross came to inspect, they fixed these places up. A Jewish prayer hall and a Christian one. You say, why is there a Christian one? This is a concentration camp for Jews. According to the Nuremberg laws, a lot of Christians who didn't identify as Jewish, didn't even know they were Jewish, had certain characteristics, facial features, eye color, nose length, that deemed them as Jewish, and were sent here without trial or jury, and can't even imagine just knocking on the door and saying, you're going to Terezin, you're going to Theresienstadt, or a Christian. No, you're not. According to these new laws, the Nuremberg laws, you are not based on your facial features. So obviously these prayer halls were just a facade to appease the Red Cross. And not really in use except for the couple hours they visited. And the Jews were made to carry dead and supplies from one place to the other in the town.
Is this post-war, like, revenge frenzy? And so it's still sort of like, it's a very black mark. But Sudetenland is actually that attacks city full of children, and the kids defeat him in the end. There's been people all through. There's a very blatant satire of Hitler, of course. But I guess, I don't know, maybe the Nazis never bothered to watch it or they just let them play it. Guys, this, what you hear right now, is the actual recording of the children's opera.
My grandfather was in Russia during his
These are some pretty amazing pieces. This one is called Film and Reality. Obviously people filming the Jews in somewhat happy, normal circumstances, but the reality was behind the curtain. This is where a lot of the seniors and the older Jews were sent pretty much to die with minimal, if no rations at all, where the younger, more able people were sent to work.